Welcome back, guys, to episode number 13. Today, we're going to be talking about Jalen Brunson, massive discount for the Knicks. This is definitely great news for the Knicks. We're also going to be talking about Julius Randle, what this means for him and for the future of the Knicks as well. But before we get started, guys, I want to thank you guys for the support. I've been getting a lot of love. The channel has been growing thanks to you guys. It really means a lot when you guys subscribe and hit that like button. Just takes 2 seconds just to do, guys. It's really important. The channel has been shooting up, but I appreciate. Thank you. Thumbs up, please. Subscribe. But let's get started. Guys, Jalen Brunson gives the Knicks a massive discount. He leaves $113 million on the table. This guy could have been making like 50 plus. If he waited until next year, he would have made $270 million for 5 years. But you know, he's thinking, he's putting winning for him. The Knicks actually got a deal with Jalen Brunson. They stole him from the Mavericks. Now they signed him for cheap. I mean, but this guy is putting winning ahead of himself. This is a winning caliber player. This guy, could have, like I said, could have been bringing the bag. Players should go get their money. But, he's helping his guys out. Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart. This allows the Knicks to have more opportunity in the future to be able to sign players or for them to make another move, which could probably be what they're trying to do. But this really means a lot. A guy like Emmanuel Quickley, who's making $32 million, is going to be making more than him this year and probably average about the same, closely, a little bit more. He's going to be making more than Emmanuel Quickley. But, guys, wow. I know Emmanuel Quickley is a great player, but Jalen Brunson's a superstar, guys. And for him to do this means a lot. He's giving his whole heart out for the Knicks, and he's putting the team first ahead of himself. People might say he's going to make it back on sponsors. He can still probably get that himself, but he's doing it for the right thing. He's going to win a chip. This guy, I think, if we all know, Josh Hart went out there and put a tweet out saying, build him a statue. And I think we should start building him the statue in front of the Madison Square Garden. This guy is going to be a Knick Hall of Famer and probably could turn out to be the best Knick player of all time. We got to respect Patrick Ewing, and we got other players that we got to think about. But this guy already is the king of New York for the Knicks right now, currently. I mean, we got guys like Derek Jeter who done this in the past. We got guys like, they've been saying Tom Brady as well, that put the team first, and this means a lot. There's a feeling, guy. There's a feeling the chemistry is for this team to win a championship, and I think they're on their way to do that. But this speaks a lot for Jalen Brunson. What a player! What a guy! I mean, it's fun to have this guy around. I mean, it means a lot to us, and the way that the Knicks acquired this guy, kind of stolen from the Mavericks, and then to give him and for him to do this for us. He wants to win. He wants to make the Knicks that championship team, and it feels like it. It's close to getting there, but this guy is getting in the first year. He's going to be obviously making $34 million, close to 35, and then he's going to be making 37, close to 38, and then 40 and a half as well at 2027, and then 2028 to 2029 he's going to be making player option, obviously $43 million. But he leaves on the table. He could have been getting, if he would have waited until next year, we could have been making $46 million, then $50 million on 2026 to 2027. Then he would have been making $53 million if he would have waited as well for 2027 to 2028. And then 2028 to 2029, he would have been making $57 million and a half. And then the last year, he would have been making $61 million, which equals to $269.1 million. I mean, this guy gave the Knicks left a lot of money. I mean, we're talking about $100 million. 10% of $1 billion was left on the table or more if he's an all-time NBA player. But also saves cap savings on the Knicks. I mean, is out there. I mean, he's first year 2025 to 2026. He's saving them about $11 million. Then the next year he's saving about $12 million. And then for the 2027, 2028, he's saving about $13 million. Total of $37 million he's saving the Knicks. So, massive discount for something that he wants the Knicks to acquire and make the team very competitive by him taking a pay cut. But shout out to Jalen Brunson. Everyone should go out there and get a Knicks jersey under Jalen Brunson, number 11. And if you don't, you should order that jersey right now, because this guy, hopefully, I'm gonna speak it into existence. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. So hopefully, I mean MVP. Hopefully next year, and hopefully he can bring us a championship in the future. But all the best to the Jalen Brunson and to all the Knicks fans. This is a night to celebrate on Friday night. He definitely got paid on Friday. Big payday for him. Not as big as he could have had, but it's a payday for the Knicks, payday for him, and pay himself forward to make himself a championship in the future. But shout out to him. But leading into the next topic, guys, Julius Randle. I mean, if this guy doesn't sign the extension, what does it mean? He's probably going to leave. He's probably going to get traded. The Knicks are probably talking about trading this guy, and a lot of trade talks. Is it through Cat Williams? Is it through this whole Houston Apron Segun trade? The Knicks are trying to there's talks out there. So if Julius Randle wants to be a Knick, I think he could be a Knick, but he probably needs to guarantee the Knicks that he wants that. He's going to do the same thing that Jalen Brunson does. And how does it feel if a guy goes out there and gets his bag and he plays for the Knicks? But I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Julius Randle is a heck of a player. Julius Randle is a heck of a player, guys. I know a lot of people might want to see him gone, but I really don't think he should leave the Knicks. This guy has given himself. I think the Knicks have a good squad. He could be a good player. I think he's a second best player in our team right now, if I'm not mistaken. People might disagree. Some people believe he might be the first player, or Mikal Bridges could be that guy, or OG could step up and be that second guy. Who knows? But we all know what numbers Julius Randle can put up, and he plays hard, man. This guy is definitely a workhorse. He gives in and out. He gives it in and out every time. I mean, I wish him but the best. The only concern, in my opinion, is his injury. That guy, that player that gets injured doesn't kind of deliver in the playoff. But it might be a different year. But like I said, I've said it before. One of our biggest concern has been injuries, and I think the Knicks are looking for durability and consistency in a player. So hopefully, Julius Randle, with kind of all our guys that we have now, we can have a long season, a long, healthy season for Julius Randle. And if that's not the case, whatever the Knicks did is to probably bring somebody, a bigger player, maybe like Cat Williams, into this whole realm. But that might mean Julius Randle might be shipped off, and the Knicks need a center. They need a big man. People might not like Cat, but Julius Randle might not fit with this team, might fit with this team. Who knows what's going to happen next year? But they were playing very well when he was on the court with OG. And, imagine now we have Mikal Bridges. This team is definitely going to put up numbers. So I can't wait. I will rather see Julius Randle on this team next season. I would rather him give us that discount. That could be a possibility. I think that's what the Knicks want. But if they're not, they're probably exploring options out there to probably bring a guy like, Cat, over here. But, that's why they're probably trying to, save. But because when a lot of these players come due that they need to sign another contract, like, in the next 2 years or 3 years, they're going to probably have to pay these guys. But, compared to the rumors is that, after that third year, Jalen Brunson is going to get a big payday. So that might be the case. That's what they're saying. But, again, we speak on Julius Randle. What does it mean for him? What does all this means as him as a Knicks player, as a future? I hopefully believe that the Knicks are going to do what's right for the team. And I think that, having that connection, having that relationship with a player, I think the Knicks are going to put winning first. And if that means that Cat Williams is the right Cat Williams, not Cat Williams, excuse me. I'm actually talking about Car Anthony Towns. Might be that player to make the team better. They're gonna make that move, but definitely not Cat Williams, guys. Definitely not Cat Williams. I got a little bit over myself there, but it sounds like it. It looks like the Knicks are trying to make that move, but I don't see the Minnesota Timberwolves making that move. I mean, it's probably because of the salary. They want to move a guy like Cat, but Julius Randle is a hometown guy for us. You know, he's been with us for a while already, and he's been producing very well. Definitely hasn't gotten us over to the championship realm, but has gotten us to the playoff. He might go, like we don't hear from him in the playoffs, but definitely a guy that plays hard throughout the whole season, and we can't ignore that. But we got other guys to step up. We got Jalen Brunson, we got Mikal Bridges, we got OG, we got Dante DiVincenzo, we got Josh Hart. We got guys in our team in our roster that's going to be able to elevate when he's not there. So I think it makes sense. But the Knicks should focus on getting a center, and that might mean Cat to come to the Knicks. But who knows, guys? Who knows what the Knicks are planning to do? I think this is up to Julius Randle. If he gives the Knicks a discount, I think he stays. I think he might be a Knick for quite some time. But if he doesn't, if there's talks out there that he's not going to give the Knicks a discount and he's going to probably explore free agency when next season, then the Knicks might have to trade him. They might have to get something for him. And I hate to see this midseason, the Knicks doing some drastic change. I'd rather have the Knicks have their entire team throughout the whole season and have that chemistry mesh through the playoffs. Beginning of the season through the playoff, the Knicks could probably have that team together. But guys, that's kind of my thoughts. Congrats to Jalen Brunson. Congrats to the Knicks. Congrats to the fans. We got a heck of a player that's going to be with us for quite some time, maybe 10-year plus. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. You are the king of New York. Julius Randle, I hope you stay with us. If not, then we have to make what makes us better. We got to go make our move. We got to go get our guy. And if that means another player to solidify this team, then that's what it means, guys. But thank you, guys. Peace out. Good luck. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe and follow for some more. Definitely helps the channel, guys.